It just looks like it's going fast even when it's staying still. You don't really see inboard diesels that often on trimarans of this size. Just the quality of the craftsmanship is apparent. Today I've got for y'all a tour of a new Dragonfly 32 Evolution trimaran with the ability to sail at over 20 knots and tons of exterior and interior volume for its length, folding amas, and a tiny draft. This is, in my opinion, one of the best pocket cruisers there is. Remember to like and subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. Thank you in advance, and without further ado, let's get to the tour. Going ahead and stepping aboard. Look at this boat, guys. It's very apparent how wide this boat is at over an 8-meter beam with these amas out like this. Going forward on the starboard ama. Just a really, really good looking boat. You've got storage here in each ama. You could put sails, fenders, other toys, light things. But tons of storage in these compartments here. Heading forward. Just a really, really sharp looking boat. I love the way these boats are designed. Got a solar panel up there, walkable solar on the foredeck. Going forward. Got your retractable bowsprit right there. Anchor. Roller furling head sail. And your anchor locker. With a vertical windlass. Looking at the port side. ama there. It just looks like it's going fast even when it's staying still. Looking up the rig. We've got a carbon mast with diamond stays. Really cool. Going to the port side. Just another shot of the boat, different angle. And going aft. All lines led back to the cockpit. Do all your sailing from the cockpit. Nice and safely. And here is the port side locker in the port ama. Again, just another big locker. They've got watertight bulkheads in the forward and the aft section, going into essentially buoyancy chambers. Keep this boat positively buoyant. Get a nice trampoline on each side. Going forward and aft on this boat is very easy. You've got a nice wide side deck there to be able to do that. Good flat area to be able to walk up and down. Looking at the cockpit, you've got a little dodger right here, and then a bimini. So you got more than enough protection when you're at the helm. This is something that I really like about these Dragonflies. They have little sugar scoop transoms right back here in the aft section of each ama. And then back to the cockpit. This cockpit can be fully enclosed for sailing in cold weather, rainy weather, etc. Right now it's open because the weather's beautiful. You've got a nice safe cockpit here. We do have a transom that opens up. So you can access the water. Helm station. Your main sheet is just forward of the helm station for easy access. And then this helm seat pops out, as you can see. Easy access to the water and to the rudder, which is a kick-up rudder, allowing for a very minimal draft. And then we've got access to the inboard diesel. So that's something that's special about this boat, especially this size trimaran. You don't really see inboard diesels that often on trimarans of this size. So this is really nice. So not only does it have a diesel, but it also has great engine access. Standing on the helm seat and looking at the cockpit, you can see all of your controls here for your sails and for your engine. Again, all lines lead back to the cockpit here. This boat can be single or short-handed. And there's storage, you know, tons of storage compartments here in the cockpit. Dragonfly really likes to make use of all the space possible. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 winches in the cockpit. So you've got plenty of options for controlling your sails. And then your main sheet right here, just forward of the helm. Lines into organizer bags. Instruments above the companionway. And more storage in each bench up here. Really nice. All right. It's time to go down below. Stepping down below, the first thing I noticed is just it's beautifully designed, and just the quality of the craftsmanship is apparent. I've been aboard a few trimarans now, and this just takes the cake for this size trimaran. A lot of these boats that you see that are this size, they're very Spartan. That's certainly not the case with this Dragonfly 32. Got your V-berth up here and storage under the V-berth. Nice big V-berth. And then we've got a wet head to aft and to port of that V-berth. With a shower that pulls out from the sink. Closing that door. High quality finishes. Got more storage across from the head there. Little step up into the V-berth. Garage door cabinets. And then just a little compartment down here. They really, really utilize every last inch of space in this boat, which is necessary, especially for a trimaran where your, space is at a premium. Looking aft, just beautiful, beautiful boat. Underneath the settee right here, pull up the cushions and you've got even more storage. Storage behind. Then you've got a really good sized galley right here for a 32-foot tri. well appointed, everything you need. Got your propane stove, your Dometic oven. Instruments above the galley, radio, and a nav station on the other side. So again, more storage, place for your charts, place for you to house your electronics, and just various odds and ends. Distribution panel up above that. Really nice. And just another nice touch, there's shades for the windows. Tons of storage here on the port side. There's a step up right here with storage below that. So we've got cold storage right here. And more storage in the sole up forward of that. So having that step up is real nice. This is actually where the batteries are kept, as you can see. And then we've got a salon table that folds out. Boom. Really nice. So you can sit a good amount of people at this table. And then finally, what I really love about these trimarans, and that you don't see in a lot of monohulls this size, is the ability to have an aft cabin. So this boat has a diesel engine and an aft cabin, which is really nice and really impressive for a trimaran of this size.
Guys, I just wanted to hop in the aft cabin to give you an idea of size. It's pretty big. Definitely at least 2 people could fit in here pretty comfortably. It's nice.
Alright guys, it's time for the full continuous below decks walkthrough from bow to stern.
Alright guys, I am in love. I just absolutely love that boat, and it just has so many good things going for it. And when you look at the category of sailing vessel that this boat is in, it is certainly a top-of-the-line performance cruising 32-foot trimaran. And the boat really reflects that. When you go down below, everywhere on the interior really feels like it's a high-end boat and not just something that's kind of cheaply put together with light materials. But the amazing thing about it is this boat is very light and it's very high performance. So the fact that they've been able to make it feel like a really high-end, quality, solidly built vessel while still being extremely light is just amazing. Another thing I wanted to mention is that for a 32-foot trimaran, This boat has a ton of interior volume, and to be honest, it feels bigger than our 32-foot Endeavor did when we lived aboard that, and that was, you know, a cruising monohull. So down below, she definitely makes use of every last inch of space she has, and I absolutely love that. So just a really high quality feeling boat, excellent use of space, and then obviously above deck you have that full beam when the amas are open. It's huge on the outside. The amas fold in and out easily, and I like the way the Dragonfly amas fold versus the Corsair amas. Anyway, my only criticism is probably that this particular boat is not trailerable, but Dragonfly does make a 28, which is slightly smaller than this one, and it is trailerable. Guys, I also want to stress that being able to cruise on this boat and to comfortably cruise in the double digits and to potentially be able to go over 20 knots at times, sailing at wind speed, I mean, that is a huge plus to a trimaran like this. It's gonna be able to get you somewhere 2 to 3 times faster than on a monohull, and to do it safely, which is just absolutely astounding. And not to mention, it's gonna be more thrilling to sail. So if you haven't already figured it, I love trimarans. I love this particular trimaran. I would recommend a Dragonfly 32 to anybody that's looking at a boat in this price range. And speaking of price, I'm gonna put the MSRP of these boats down in the description below. Just keep in mind when you look at the price, this is a top of the line performance cruising trimaran. So just, yeah, keep that in mind. I'm also gonna put some more information about the Dragonfly 32 down in the description below. Anyway guys, that's gonna be it for this one. Be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell if you wanna know each and every time we drop a video. See you guys.
I've got it right and I got it wrong, but I learned